What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Comic Talk here with your boy, the Vaughn and Only. Guys, we have a great comic haul. New little interesting video here. I'm going to show you guys some minor keys that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. If you've watched the new comic book day video, of course this is part 2, which is why we're all looking a little the same here. I got 3 boxes to open up as well. I have an eBay buy. Right here, trying not to show you guys. I didn't write out the I didn't black out my name on the label, so I got to be careful. And then I got 2 boxes here from Midtown Comics. So Midtown did a sale on their variant covers. I think it was like 75% off for some variants, and I'm like, these variants are like normally like $40-50, and you know, buying them for like $5 to $8 a piece. Yeah, of course I'm gonna see what you guys got. So we got one of those, and we also got another box from Midtown, just picking up some books to fill out some runs that we have. So I want to start off with opening up the eBay purchase, because it means a lot to me. I was looking for this book. I was hoping that maybe he had his own comic book cover, but nonetheless the only one together was with the Wyatt family. So late last year we lost John Huber, aka Brody Lee, aka Luke Harper. Wrestling community was super devastated because he was just one of the genuinely amazing human beings that you could ask for, and he succumbed to a serious lung issue that he had, where his lungs just gave out. We don't really honestly know what happened other than his lungs giving out. But he was in the prime of his career and on the up and up with the Dark Order, making all these bits on being the elite on YouTube. Oh my God, so funny. Doesn't have anything to do with wrestling. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you guys would howl and love these being the elite skits that they did, because he was just an amazing human being. So I immediately did my due diligence. I remember that Boom Studios did a WWE comic book series, about 25 issues or so, and they were amazing. It was fun for wrestling fans. It was a fun little series that they did, and they did amazing comic book covers. So I'm like, hey, did they do anything with the Wyatt family? Let me find out. And lo and behold, there was a Wyatt family cover. I think I just cut the plastic of the bag, so now I can't use this bag, but we're gonna get in here and show you guys this cover. But I thought this was an awesome cover here. So this is I think issue 13, I want to say. Okay, I don't know the issue name, but this is it right here. Virgin cover art of the Wyatt family there. Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper, aka John Huber. Rest in peace, sir. But I had to have this comic. Something to keep Brody's legacy alive, because he just was one of the best, man, and just was always in big matches for years, one of the featured players, and I wish he would have gotten his turn, being more than just the Intercontinental Champion for 27 days. So really happy to have that. So now we move the trash out of the way, and we open up our first box from Midtown. Midtown Comics, located in New York City. They have an online distributor, so a lot of people that buy comics online order from Midtown, or they order from My Comic Shop, which is located in Texas. So those are like the 2 big comic book distributors online. If you guys are searching your local LCSs and they happen to be out of books, and you try to look, and you know, before you go to eBay looking for books, a lot of people like to go see what My Comic Shop and Midtown have in stock. So bubble wrap, of course, as always, very nice, thank you. But the only thing that Midtown does that a lot of people don't like is that they put it in a paper bag, and it's not really secure very well. So we're gonna see if these books kind of shifted or anything. Looks like this is my order of like fillers, filling out some runs. So great, because I wanted to save the variants for next to last, because variants are always super nice. So just some random pulls here because they were like super cheap. I think this was like 50 cents. Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 6, but this is an Arthur Adams, I think, cover there of Kitty and Starhawk, or Star-Lord. So I really like that when they were together as a couple. Paper Girls issue 21. If you guys like Stranger Things, this is another series that's similar to Stranger Things, where set in the 80s, these girls are you know, in their neighborhood throwing papers out in the morning, you know, with their bike crew, and then some weird sci-fi shit happens. It's very, very good. Brian K. Vaughan, one of my favorite artists of all time. I dropped it. Another really cool cover that I really, really enjoyed, issue 688 of Avengers. I just thought this was a cool looking cover. I have no affiliation on what's going on with this story, but you know, WandaVision starts on Friday, guys. We have Disney Plus. Episode one of WandaVision drops, so check it out. Good segue there. Good segue. This book is backwards for some reason. That's nice. Why would this be backwards? All right, this is a book by J. Michael Straczynski that I really like, who wrote Spider-Man for a long time in the mid-2000s. But this is 10 grand. This is one of the variant covers, and I thought it was a really, really cool cover. So I just added to that that run of 10 grand that I have. Really, really like this cover here. Image book that came out about 10 years ago. Justice League issue number 6. Just really, again, just kind of buying books because I like the cover here. Jessica Cruz, Simon Baz, two of the newer Green Lanterns that joined. And this is around the time these characters were brand new, so they were picking up some steam then. Green Lantern is a property that got picked up by HBO Max to develop some sort of TV show or even like a mini movie or something. So there will be some hype and some spec on some Green Lantern properties. We're gonna see who they choose because there's so many lanterns that can be the star of the show. All right, what else we got here? Civil War 2 issue number 2. I think this is like a 758 copy though. I have a lot of the other ones, so this is one of the only ones I didn't have. This is one of the variants, not worth anything, but there's these they're like fight, like boxing card promotion posters. So I thought these are really cool. Round 2, Medusa versus Jane Foster Thor. So I really like that one right there. Picked up Uncanny X-Men issue number 6. Didn't have this cover. This is a throwback to the first appearance of Apocalypse in X Factor issue 6, so I think that was a cool tie-in. Issue 6 here, homage to issue 6 back in the day. Very cool cover. And finally, we end this one with some, again, more Boom Studios WWE comics here. We have Takeover Redemption, which I thought was really neat. So some of the big time players for the Takeover books. We got issue number 10, which is a homage to the Dark Knight Returns, except Roman Reigns is on the cover there. I like homage covers. They're some of my favorite covers. And then this one is a connecting cover, which I really enjoy. I probably won't be able to show you the connecting, but this is N X T NXT, baby. Connecting cover there. Really, and you know, it flows well with my Twitch chat. YouTube guys, ThereCanBeOnlyVaughn, the king of marks. And then finally, of course, we got our boy Shinsuke Nakamura, the rising sun himself, the artist. Variant cover for issue number 25. Beautiful. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So that's our run filler Midtown haul. So now let's open up this variant box. see what we got here. Open! Don't cut yourself! Open away! Alright, again, bubble wrap. Paper bag. You know what? It's just the New York way of doing things. Putting everything in a paper bag like a sandwich from Cats. I'll take that paper bag any day. New York for life. Alright. These are going to be really fun, guys, because these are all variant covers. Near mint too. The sticker says near mint, so hopefully they are near mint. We're gonna get a thorough investigation of them later, but right off the bat, this first one looks to be near mint. So we have Silver Surfer bag Silver Surfer Black issue number 1. I'm still caught up on that paper bag, guys. Galactus and Silver Surfer. We have Doctor Doom issue number 1. These are all variants, and these are all like variants that are anywhere from $20 to $40, but nobody was buying them at the time. End of year sale. Got to get rid of inventory. Perfect time to pick some of these up. Daredevil issue 600. Love this one because one of my favorite artists are on it, David Aja. His Hawkeye run from 2010 is gaining some steam thanks to the Hawkeye TV show. They just casted their their female Hawkeye. So those books are gaining some steam. We have, what is this? Catwoman issue number 3. This is a Stanley Artgerm gold foil variant. I blanked on the name earlier and it was Kate Bishop. I'm so sorry. I almost called her Kate Barton. Of course it's not Kate Barton, Kate Bishop. We have Scarlet Witch issue number 1. Again, WandaVision happening this Friday. This one is really nice. Scarlet Witch issue number 1. We have Nova issue number 1. Sam Alexander. There you go. Midtown variant cover for that. I think that's like a $30, $40 variant right there. For cheap, next to nothing. We have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers annual, issue number 2017 annual. This is like a homage to some X-Men comics from the 90s. I think this is supposed to be Magneto from X-Men number 1 from 1991, 1992. There you go. Power Rangers. Superman Rebirth number 1. Thought this was really nice. There you see that $20 sticker on there. Definitely did not buy it for 20 bucks. We have Street Fighter Unlimited issue number 1. You know I love my Street Fighter and my variant. Love my variants. Love my video game tie-ins. This is Batman issue 50. This is a sketch variant. Very sexy. Then we have a WWE incentive New Day Virgin cover. Of course, one of my favorite artists, Rob Gilroy, who was famous for doing Chew. I love this because it's just so cartoony and bombastic. But everyone loves the New Day, so had to have this. Big wrestling fan, of course. You just had to. Issue 46 here. I don't think this is worth anything, actually. It's just a funny Looney Tunes Wonder Woman homage to the famous opera scene between Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. Issue 46 of Wonder Woman, New 52. Spider-Man Life Story, issue number 6. This isn't a variant, it's just a... It was $40. But it was on sale, so that's why we were able to finally pick it up. And Life Story, the variant for issue number 5. So this is based in the 2000s. Spider-Man during the decade of 2000s. The Life Story was really cool, where it went through decades for the Spider-Man mythos, really. We have the Thunderbolts Tony Piper hip-hop cover, number 1. Criminal by Nature. If you guys are hip-hop heads, you might recognize the cover, the homage. Hip-hop variants are amazing. And last but not least, I bought Star Wars Lando number 1. This is a Greg Land incentive variant cover for Lando there by Greg Land. Again, there's a $20 sticker on there. Did not buy this for 20 bucks, but it was worth it for the variant price, the discounted price of like $2. Star Wars is hot, so we had to. Jumping on that Thunderbolts, that hip-hop variant, I'm gonna show you guys some very cool key comics that I bought the last couple of weeks that I haven't been able to share with anyone. And to top it off, we're gonna start first with another hip-hop homage variant for Schoolboy Q. This is Moon Knight issue number 1. Check that bad boy out. Schizophrenic. This one is super cool if you're a hip-hop head. Let's see, another one. This is the 3rd printing, but it's still, the 3rd printing is actually almost as much as the 1st printing, which is really cool. This is Batman Harley Quinn. This is the 1st issue of Harley Quinn in the actual DC continuity. So her first appearance in DC continuity. This isn't her first comic book appearance. That happened in Batman Adventures issue number 12. But that was more tie-in for the animated series. Moving ahead, I finally finished the quintet, the 4-piece of the Symbiote Spider-Man ASM 252 newsstand edition. It's got a little bit of bends here, unfortunately, but still a newsstand. We now have the Marvel team up. We have Secret Wars 8. We have Sensational Spider-Man, I believe 90. Those are the 4 issues that came out in the same month. So they all fight for the title of being the first issue with Spider-Man on the cover in the symbiote black suit. Quartet. What the hell is a quintet? Another Moon Knight cover. This one's one of the more iconic Moon Knight covers. Issue 55. Mark Spector Moon Knight. $60 issue right there. Of course, we always get deals on these books. We're not paying full price of what they're worth now, but it's around the $60 range. We have a Spawn number 1. I mean, who doesn't have Spawn number 1, right? You always got to add that to the collection. Spawn 1s come and go. They come and go. A really fun one here. That a lot of people have because it's been printed to death. Superman the Man of Steel, issue number 18. First appearance of Doomsday. The beginning of the end. Big book, big book. This one I was really happy to get, guys. Check it out. Hero for Hire number 1, featuring the origin and first appearance, Sweet Christmas, Luke Cage. $950 book. This one, as you can see there, guys, on the spine a little bit, it's a little beat up, it's a little dirty near the number 1. Maybe we can clean it up just a little bit, but I'm very happy to have this book in my collection. Bought it for $100. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Been looking for that for a very long time. And we have Batman issue 656. This is the second appearance, first full appearance of Damian Wayne, who would obviously later become the latest Robin. Issue 656 of Batman there, guys. Moving ahead, we have one of the more iconic Adam Hughes covers. Wonder Woman issue 184. Diana meets her former self there. Blast from the Past. $95 issue. Bought it for 50 bucks. Been looking for a lot of these Adam Hughes covers, so very happy to add. And that's the most iconic one, I believe. So I'm glad that I was able to find that one. We have Sensational She-Hulk issue number 1. This is their second series. This isn't the first She-Hulk series, so but still very iconic cover. In a 9.2, as it says in the on top, but I'm sure we can press and clean it to get it a higher grade if need be. Daredevil issue 13. Wanted to pick this up because this is the earliest issue of Daredevil that I own now. Issue 13, of course, it's pretty beat up there, as you can see on the spine through all the glare, but happy to add this one to the collection. Just to say I have, like, hey, I can find a pretty early copy of Daredevil, and of course Daredevil is my favorite hero or comic vigilante of all time. We have another issue of Moon Knight. This is issue 29 of his first series. Iconic black cover there with the demon, the wolf. Issue 29. And we have Spider-Woman issue number 1, her first ongoing. Iconic cover, iconic book. And these books are all keys as well. These are highly sought after books. So I'm very, very happy to add these to the collection. And this right here, I'm very happy about because I finally have all 5 printings. But this is Spider-Gwen, Edge of Spider-Verse number 2. The first time we see Gwen Stacy in a Spider-Woman costume before she was called Ghost Spider. So this is the 4th printing with the purple. And then we have the 5th printing with the orange. Amazing. Very happy to have those. And now I have all 5 printings. First printing, $350, 9.8, more or less. All right, so that's going to do it for those box openings from Midtown, the eBay buy, and some key issues that we picked up. But I want to share some special things here with you too, just to wrap up this video. Just bought a recent Amazing Spider-Man collection from a seller here on the islands. And this one was really neat for me because the earliest issue of Spider-Man I had was issue 126. When I looked at this on Facebook Marketplace, he had a ton of issues starting from issue 19 up until about issue 97. There's about like 20 or so, right? So I had to have it. I don't have any of these issues of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is something that I've wanted to complete, to have a full run of. So this is just a way for me to add it. And I saw the price and I was like, unbelievable. There's no way that you want to sell these books. And honestly, if you look at the Silver Age books, a lot of them are bent out of shape. They're a little beat up, but you press them, you can clean them, you can bring up the grades just a little bit. And I think it will be worth it. Plus the stuff that he gave on top. So check this out, guys. Issue 194, Black Cat, the first appearance of Black Cat. 316, first cover appearance of Venom. By the way, that Black Cat's a $200 book. This is a $115 book. I have the second printing. This is not the first printing, but it's the second printing. First appearance of Carnage, 361. Still a $75 book for the second printing. And then his second appearance here in 362. Again, about a $35 book there. But let me show you guys some of this goodness here. of these early issues here. This is issue 19, the earliest issue, Silver Age copy. Amazing Spider-Man. Look at that. You're holding history in your hands, and I can't tell you guys how awesome it is to hold these books in my hand. That's issue 19. This is issue 27. Again, you can see the kind of the damage there on the book. Issue 28. This is supposedly, if it was in mint condition, a $2,400 comic book. Of course it's not. You guys see, like, it's a little beat up, but still, think about it. Clean it up a little bit, put a nice little price tag on it. Heat. This one, ladies and gentlemen, issue 31. This is the first appearance ever. The first appearance of Gwen Stacy. Issue 31 of Amazing Spider-Man. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. And we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Issue 32. We have issue 33, one of the most iconic Spider-Man covers, the final chapter. Issue 34, The Thrill of the Hunt. Issue 35, Molten Man back again. Issue 38, yo, he's dabbing on you. He's dabbing on us. Issue 39, Norman Osborn is revealed to be the Green Goblin. Issue 40. Actually, I think this is the one where he gets revealed to be Green Goblin. 44. 45. And ladies and gentlemen, I can show you so many more, and I might do like a little extra video again, just like with music in the background or something, just to show every single one of these Spider-Man books that we picked up. But those are the Silver Age heat that I showed you. First appearance of Black Cat as well. Venom books. We have some books in the early 120s. Nothing, no Punisher, no 129. We don't have the death of Gwen Stacy, no 121. But it was those Silver Age books in this Facebook Marketplace post that I saw, that for the price that he wanted for all of these, a whole short box of books, it was worth it. I calculated the amount after cataloging the books. I assumed, bringing the price down due to condition, I paid $800 for the Spider-Man. Total value, if I were to sell it, I could easily make $3,700 at least, after grading, bringing the books down in value because of the conditions of the books. If they were all near mint, the guy would definitely be asking for more than $800. That's what I paid for them. Happy to add these amazing Spider-Mans to my collection, and now it's just a matter of filling in those holes to continue getting to that most epic grail, that issue 1 of Amazing Spider-Man, and then finding a Amazing Fantasy 15, the very first appearance of Spider-Man. So I hope you guys liked this video. It had everything, right? A haul of variants that we've bought from different LCSs and ordering online. We had some unboxings from eBay, from Midtown Comics, and also a comic collection purchase of Amazing Spider-Man. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed already, please be sure to do so. Leave a comment down below, and in the description there's the link to the Discord if you want to talk about all things comics. So very, very much appreciate you checking out the video. So Top Guy out. Remember to always bag and boredom.